Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's week 7 of the UPSL Georgia Premier Division spring season, and things are heating up. Today we find ourselves under western skies as the newcomers, Legends FC, look to start their journey to the playoffs. But will North Georgia United have their sights set on a regular season title? Who's hot? Who's not? It's Legends FC versus North Georgia United FC, and it's next. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Opelika Sports Complex for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Legends FC against North Georgia United. Hello, everybody. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar. And Andre, we have a very interesting matchup here. North Georgia United, a team that is new to the UPSL Premier Division, came from Division 1, but are already looking like they are on their path to the playoffs here in the Premier Division.
Somewhat of a surprise for sure. And, you know, both of these teams have benefited from the restructuring in the offseason where we allowed the teams to be put into the Premier. And these are two. And they both really have impressed. And so North Georgia, with a victory today, could actually go top of the table above Atlanta United Academy. Although Atlanta United Academy have games in hand. But that just shows you the success story they've had already with Coach Torres and Coach Brito and what they've managed to do this season so far. So they're halfway through and look to really be there to earn a playoff spot coming up for pretty soon.
And when we look at the lineups for today's matchup, the big eye that we have on it when it comes to North Georgia United is our current goal-scoring leader, Sean McKeever, number 22, on top right now. He's got 6 goals for the season. He's looking to see if he can solidify that and walk away with that title.
He's definitely the danger man to look forward to for the opposition at Legends, and they'll know this, and so I'm sure that they'll have a defensive solution that they're going to try to employ. But again, there are a lot of attacking weapons that North Georgia does have, and they've proven it in the games leading up to today. So sort of both teams have had their pluses and minuses coming into this game, but this should be a really interesting encounter now.
Legends FC coming off a valiant loss at Atlanta United Academy, losing 2-1, but they held it to Atlanta Academy for most of that match. When you look at last week for North Georgia United, they ended up with a 3-3 draw with Vino Tinto, which was a little bit surprising. And they had to come back to be able to get that draw.
Yeah, they have a habit of doing that. You know, they did the same thing against LGSA and came back and actually won that particular game. But it shows the heart and determination that this team plays right to the final whistle, and you can never count them out. So it'll be interesting to see how Legends handles this at Opelika Sportsplex here. This is their temporary home. They normally play at Callaway here in Alabama, but it's a beautiful grass field, natural grass field, and look forward to a very good encounter here.
And Dre, that's one of the things that we don't really see a lot of here in the UPSL Georgia division is a lot of grass fields. We see a lot of our matches played on turf, so it'll be interesting to see if Legends FC can use this to their advantage.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see how this does. These teams, I think, in my mind, are evenly matched, and Legends maybe hasn't had the success so far, but they're a solid team. They're in every game that they play here, so this is going to be a good challenge for them now.
We've already had 2 matches so far in the UPSL Premier Division this week. Yesterday, FC Birmingham walked away with a 2-0 victory over Atlanta City FC, and Dalton United with a late winner to pull out the victory over Los Tigres, 1-0.
Yeah, it
looks
really
like
is a great victory for FC Birmingham. That they've really come on in the last few games. So
looks like North Georgia United is going to get us started today. They're in their all black with red striped kits. They're going to be moving from right to left. Legends FC in their home, let's say a blue, say maybe sky blue with navy blue, and they'll be moving from left to right. Just about to get you underway here in Opelika, Alabama, the 22nd state in the union. Legends FC trying to be number 1 today. Let's see if they can get it. We're underway.
Yeah, you wonder, Larry, how will these 2 teams start out this game? I think that, you know, typically speaking, most teams like to fill each other out, play a little bit cautiously, and maybe hit on the back. Some teams like to press early. So it'll be interesting to see what technique and strategies these 2 teams will employ here early on.
North Georgia United just moving the ball around right now. Moving it up this left side of the pitch. Figueroa sends it long. Alerte sent it into the box, not able to do so. Tried to take a shot, was number 20, Grimaldo. Just didn't get a right touch on it, but he is going to win a corner.
That's some early danger.
It's good movement. It looks like North Georgia United. You know, one of the things that we've seen when we've watched North Georgia United matches is they like to move down the flanks.
Yeah, they did a lot of that last week against Vino Tinto.
Good ball into the box, headed but right over the bar. It'll be a goal kick for Legends FC.
Well, that was interesting the first couple of minutes there. Legends didn't really press at all, gave them a lot of room on the ball, and that allowed North Georgia to get down there near the goal, get a chance and get a corner out of it.
Legends FC get us back underway. Long ball forward down this right flank. Good deflection, goes out for a throw. Legends FC looking to march down this left flank, right flank on their side, I apologize. Trying to get that ball through the middle, not able to do so, but did get enough of a deflection to get there. Another shot taken right over the bar. That shot was taken.
Well, how about that, Larry? Early in the first minute, both teams have really had an opportunity in front of goal, and both teams given a lot of space, I think. And that's interesting. I think that I was expecting them to kind of sit back and defend more viciously, but so far there's a lot of looseness in both defenses.
That shot was taken by number 8, Dennis Cole. I think he didn't really expect it coming in so quickly and just kind of slashed at it, ended up sending it away.
I think both defenses are going to have to do better, otherwise we're going to see some goals early here.
That ball was headed out, but it was able to retain possession was North Georgia United. Again, Figueroa trying to move around through that midfield of Legends, not able to do so. Good start and stop, but a little bit of a hospital ball back to the defense, given away. McKeever with the ball, but he ends up getting dispossessed.
That is the man they want with the ball, North Georgia.
But it gets right back. That one's going to be offsides. A little bit of a late recognition by the center ref, but that's okay. Call is still made.
Yeah, we'll get you those referee names here shortly.
Beautiful day today here in Opelika, Alabama. It's currently
perfect, Larry.
In the low 80s today. Handball gonna be called. That definitely was a handball.
It made a difference.
A little bit of a mistake. We'll go see if we can look at the replay of that. You can see here, the ball sent forward. A little bit of a misjudge right here, and it just bounces up and hits him in the hand.
Oh,
it's going to be a handball.
I didn't even realize it was in the box.
And it is in the box, and it is going to be an early penalty for Legends FC. It's going to be taken by number 8, Dennis Cole.
Dennis Cole has been sensational for them in attack this season so far, and he gets the honors here. See if he can put it away.
Sends him the other way and into the back of the net for Dennis Cole. Goal for Legends FC. That's how you get started in the day for Legends FC. Let's take another look at that, Dre.
Wonderfully taken.
You see here, Cole decides, takes a stutter, sends him to the wrong way, back of the net. Nothing the keeper could do.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he guessed the right way, if he could have gotten that one. It's placed really well. And what a great start for Legends here, 1-0 early as they are. Can take some of the nerves out of the team here. One thing I hope I don't see, Larry, is a lot of the long ball play. Sometimes that happens when you start to get a little desperate, but it's so early. I don't think you have to really worry about it, trying to rush things or get frantic when you go down. But we are in response time here.
Good clearance there by the Legends FC defense, able to get the deflection and earn the throw. It's a great start for Coach Wozniak and his Legends FC squad.
Gonna let that go, yeah, so they'll get a goal kick out of that. Oh, is it? Oh, he called.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went off a defender.
That one's gonna go out for a goal kick. Corner kick. I apologize.
Yeah, it's a corner. Now this is a chance for North Georgia. We're in response time.
Whipped into the box. but headed right over the bar, out for a goal kick.
Good opportunity. Not a bad corner taken there, but couldn't quite get it on target.
As we know, Dre, one of the most difficult things when it comes to this beautiful game that we love so much are those set pieces.
Oh, yeah.
You can practice and practice and practice all you want in the regular week, but when it comes to game day, there's so many different factors that you got to get it just right to be able to pull off success.
Yeah, a lot of games are won and lost on set pieces, and that's one thing you want to get right, especially from a defensive point of view. Make sure you're marking up correctly.
Barentos got that ball way far forward for Legends. Going to be a tug back by the Legends player.
Yeah, it was calculated.
That one was number 22, Donovan Wren, that was called for that foul. North Georgia United get us back going. North Georgia United doing so good this season. Oh, what a great step there, but it is going to be considered a foul. He hit the ball, all ball there, Dre. But,
yeah, you know 10 years ago that would have been a great defensive play, but those type of plays are being called these days. You know, for the purists, that's unfortunate.
Cole fighting there in the midfield. He's going to end up earning a foul. Going to be a set piece for Legends FC here in the early match. We're just about 9 minutes into the match.
Still with a half chance here.
Legends over the ball. But skied over the bar. That one's going to go out for a goal kick. Number 10, Pana took that shot. Noriel Meneses. May have said that wrong, but I apologize. Tried to take that, just kind of got the ball a little underneath his foot and sent over the bar. Mourinho gets us back underway, got all the ball all the way to McKeever. McKeever sent it over to the side to Bowell. Got it into the box, but not enough distance for McKeever to get in front of the keeper, Gutierrez, and he's easily able to grab that ball.
Yeah, McKeever's definitely going to be the target man for North Georgia today. He's the leader in the Golden Boot race.
Nice long ball there,
yeah.
Sent from Gutierrez. That ball was at least 75 yards. That was an impressive clearance by the keeper.
Yeah, almost paid dividends as well. Tussle, clumsy challenge.
Again, we are here in Opelika, Alabama, one of the only two teams that are in the UPSL Georgia system that are from Alabama in the Premier Division. You've also got FC Birmingham. Like I said, last night they were able to walk away with a victory over Atlanta City FC 2-0. That really helps FC Birmingham's chances to possibly make it into the playoffs. As we got nice ball, and a beautiful goal there by number 19 for North Georgia United. Finish. Number 19, Emmanuel Alerte, with a perfect goal.
Great approach play.
One of the things that North Georgia United does so well, moving the ball up the flanks. You can see this ball moves up the right-hand side, slid over to Alerte, back of the net. Nothing Gutierrez could do that time.
And again, like I said earlier, the looseness of the marking that's going on here, I think we could see more goals because of that. But that was a really nice cross in and a great finish.
It is 1-1 here at Opelika Sports Complex. Legends trying to move the ball through the back. Wren with possession, but not able to control it, and it goes out. It's going to go out for a Legends throw.
Opted to play it safe there.
Not a bad choice.
And Legends approaching a pretty dangerous area during the final third here. If they can get in with the way that both teams are marking, there's an opportunity that might develop, and here we are coming in. Oh. Got a shot off, weakly so, but it won't
Back
be the
to
last
Figueroa.
the way the game is developing. A little bit of a press now from Legends.
Trying to send the ball forward into a bit of a clumsy challenge into each other was a Legends.
Oh, nice.
Nice tackle there by the defender of Legends. Excuse me, number 4, Colin Sell. That was a really good challenge. Legends moving the ball up. Cole was able to slide it over and gets the ball back. Oh, he tries for a shot. He's just not able to, but just unable to keep it in. And it deflects off and it goes out for a goal kick. That was a nice little set of play there by Legends FC.
That's a legitimate chance. Again, they're finding a lot of space in that final third, especially when they get into the penalty area.
We'll take a look at this little transition here. You can see slides it over to Cole. Cole takes the shot, able to keep it into play. A deflection there off of number 10, and then it goes out for just a goal kick.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit more time than he realized, but he still got a shot off, and he still had possibility of his man on the far side of the goal. They're going to keep that up.
Goal scorer Alerte with the ball. He elects to go back, slide it over to Figueroa, back to Alerte. This is one thing about Legends FC. They don't get excited.
Plenty of game left, too.
They know that goals are just business as usual. Just moving the ball around, staying comfortable. Moving the ball, crossing it from left to right. Moving it up that right flank now.
Shadowed by 2 guys. Well done by the defenders, but it's going to earn them a corner here. And looks like Legends is preparing a substitute to come on here soon. I think that might be tactical.
It's an interesting decision there. You can see they're already working on a substitute.
Plenty of blue shirts forward here. I would say North Georgia has the height advantage, but here it comes in.
Good ball, just a little too high.
Just off to the side, right side of the post.
It was a good idea to move it over on that right-hand side, and here comes the change. Looks like Wren's day is already over in the 16th minute. He is going to be replaced by number 37.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any type of injury. Again, I think that is going to be tactical.
Austin Anderson is taking his place. Figueroa elects to go back.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're seeing kind of the same thing we are, a little bit.
And just sent into the next county.
Look at that space, man.
McKeever trying to work through that midfield. He's battling.
They don't want him to turn.
And what a shot and what a save there by the
save.
keeper, Gutierrez. That was a great opportunity by McKeever. We have to take another look at this. This was great work by McKeever in the midfield, just working his way around multiple defenders. Finally finds a little bit of space, takes the shot, and a great save to punch it over the bar.
He's so strong on the ball.
It's going to be a corner.
Taken short here. Oh, haha, switching fields.
It's not going to be the near side. They're going to take it on the far side. It was on that far side of the save, so that makes sense. Here comes the corner. Taken a little low, kind of sneaks its way in the box, but it's cleared out by Legends FC.
Stayed in there uncomfortably long, though, although it was low. But they got it cleared finally.
Again, we are here in Opelika, Alabama for this Premier Division action in UPSL Georgia. Legends FC versus North Georgia United, currently 1-1 here in the 18th minute. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar as we bring you this beautiful action here. Absolutely gorgeous day, almost no wind, low 80s. I think we might even have an opportunity for a water break.
Natural turf. I think this is the first game I've seen this season on natural turf.
Said it's one of those things that we rarely see down here in the South is natural turf.
Yeah, and you know, the ball's going to play a little bit differently on the natural turf as it would on the synthetic surface. Something that some teams might have to get used to. Of course, this is Legends' home field, temporary home field. And North Georgia has their own field, a turf field, so that's going to play a lot faster than this one. So, you know, does it affect the strategy a little bit?
That ball is going to find its way out for a throw.
I can't say really who's had more of the advantage in this game. It seems to me a bit even so far. I think the score reflects that.
That was a good job by Figueroa to just step in the lane, win the ball for North Georgia.
Here's the goal scorer.
Good start and stop by Alerte. He crosses it, finds its way into the feet of Ballo.
You can see McKeever lurking around the center circle. I mean, the top of the box there.
North Georgia finding success on that right side, probing the defense of Legends FC. Now they're going left, trying to find it to Alerte, the goal scorer. He's going to be caught offsides, though.
Yeah, I think he drifted a little bit there.
Coach Brito's North Georgia United team having some unbelievable matches so far this season. We've seen several matches that have been down to the wire, what we would call Fergie time, goals and draws so far this season.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, North Georgia is not short on drama, especially late on. And no matter how far down they can go, you know, they're never out of it. They were down 3 goals against Vino Tinto, and that game ended 3-3. With a goal in near stoppage time. Came back from down against LGSA to win that game in stoppage time. So a team that's used to pressure, even though this is their first season in the Premier.
Cleared out, 4th row for North Georgia.
At least we forget if North Georgia win this game, they will at least temporarily go top of the division ahead of Atlanta United Academy.
Yeah, when we talk, here's an opportunity, and that is going to be considered a foul. Could that also be a penalty? I believe it is.
Pointed to the spot.
Center ref is pointing to the spot. Let's take a look at that again, Dre, and let's see what we think on that.
I mean, he went down rather easily, but
we can see this ball gets up to Alerte. Or I should say that is McKeever, and he is clipped, and he does go down. That is going to be considered a penalty.
You stick your leg in there, you're taking a chance.
A little bit of a jockeying for position.
Is McKeever going to pad his golden boot lead here? Or will we get a famous
Definitely
goalkeeper save?
McKeever currently just 1 goal in the lead of the golden boot race. Pause going to be taken because
wow,
the Legends FC player came into the box.
It's got to be unnerving, though. He was already starting in his run up to the ball.
He's going to get to redo it.
That's interesting. That'll have an interesting effect.
You've got a system that you do, and now you've got to restart it. Oh, McKeever is able to get it.
He guessed the right way, but
Gutierrez
couldn't
goes
keep it
the
out.
right direction, but McKeever's just got enough on it to get it past him into the back of the net for a goal. And now he's 2 goals into the lead for the Golden Boot. It's 2-1, North Georgia United. Let's take a look at this goal again.
Yeah, that was
Just a simple run up. He takes it to the right-hand side, a little slow, but it's just enough to get past the keeper. And it is now 2-1 to the visitors.
I'm willing to bet the goalkeeper would want that one back. I think he guessed right, and he was in pretty good position, but he just couldn't keep it out. Nevertheless, it's 2-1. 2 penalties in this game so far. 1 for each side.
That one's going to be offside. Sometimes when we get penalties, they come in bunches, Dre, for both sides. This ball gets up to Alerte, tried to slide tackle. Somehow it keeps possession for Alerte, but this time cleared out by number 4, Perkle. "24 minutes into this match, Legends start the day with a penalty conversion. But North Georgia United, here we come in with a cross. Cleared out, tried to take a shot on that far side, and it's cleared out for a goal kick. Like I say, North Georgia came right back, scored a goal, and then they just got a penalty, and now they're up 2-1. Goals from Alerte and McKeever. That gives McKeever 7 goals on the day, on the week, the season so far. We were coming into this game today with Dalton United's win over Los Tigres last night. They are in sole possession of first place.
Yeah, another team that's come in that have impressed coming into the Premier Division.
But do not get too comfortable up there, because you have Kalanji Pro Profile with 2 games in hand, currently going to be taking on Vino Tinto Atlanta tonight at 6 p.m.
You got to think Vino Tinto is going to struggle against Kalanji, who are looking to get back into those top places in the division, and they have the firepower to do it. But Vino Tinto can't be taken lightly.
And Vino Tinto is they've been a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde so far this season. They've had some matches that have surprised me.
They've not had any breaks whatsoever in this season. There's a foul there.
You know,
and I know that last week, you thought they were heading to their first win of the season, starting out 3-0 in the first half.
You know, they had that absolute stellar game against Legends FC, where Legends were in the lead. They came back, took the lead, and then late in that match, Legends snuck out with a victory.
That was a very entertaining game. It was broadcast
but
by SMT.
To get a 3-3 tie with North Georgia United last week, North Georgia may have to remember that 2 points that they dropped when we come to the end of the regular season.
So many points can make a difference to whether you get the division title or make the playoffs or get relegated.
Lurte tried to do a little step overs a couple times there and ended up losing possession. But North Georgia able to win it back, get it back to Alerte. He's definitely the man of the day so far. He's been the catalyst for most of the action.
Yeah.
He's moving from left to right, all the way to center, but loses possession. Cole
on the ball there.
Gets Legends moving in the right direction. Not able to get a real good pass to that left side, but still able to keep the ball moving. Back to Cole. Nice little flick trying to get into the center of the box, but he's not able to get it through. But he's still able to win possession. Cole trying to do a one-man band for Legends FC, trying to get a foul. I could have saw a foul there, Dre, to go for Legends, but did not get it. And now North Georgia on the pounce yet again. Do we have a...
Not sure of the call here.
Trying to see what she's calling. Is she calling another penalty, or is she calling...
Talk to the AR.
They're going to go talk to the AR. Let's take a look while they're talking.
She pointed to the spot. And,
yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let's take a look at this. You see this ball move forward. See, as they're moving down that right flank, little bit of a just jockeying for position. I didn't see anything that warranted a true penalty.
And it's not.
It's just going to be a free. It is going to be a foul. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call a free kick right on the outside of the box. It was a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, but the AR did call a foul.
AR is a lot closer than we are.
North Georgia tried a little bit of a outside swinger.
Cleared for a corner
but
now.
It is going to be a corner.
Oh, another low one.
Little low shot taken, and it's going to be another corner.
Okay, there's some. Okay, now
there's a little bit of. The center was calling a corner, but the AR was calling a goal kick. Here is going to be the water break that we were thinking, Dre.
Yeah.
So we have our first allotted water break of the day. We can just kind of go over everything that's happening here in the Premier Division, Dre. So we look at last week. Like we said, Atlanta United Academy stepped away with a 2-1 victory over Legends FC. Dalton United with a 6-1 victory over Atlanta FC. Kalanji Pro Profile absolutely demolished Los Tigres 5-0. North Georgia United with that unbelievable draw with Vinotinto Atlanta, and Birmingham was able to beat the Rovers, which was a huge victory, 5-3. When we look at the table right now, Dalton United on top of the table with 14 points. Atlanta United Academy with 13. Then you've got the three-way tie. Kalanji Pro Profile, FC Birmingham, North Georgia United, all with 10 points. Atlanta Rovers in the last spot for the playoffs with 9 points. Then just looking outside, Los Tigres with 7 points and Legends FC with 3. A victory today could really give them the push that they need to make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think the result that really caught my eye was the Birmingham over Atlanta Rovers. The way Rovers started the season, I didn't see them leaving the top 2 or 3. And now with 2 really disappointing results, I think that it's opened up the competition for the title. I mean, Atlanta United seem to be sort of the favorites now, but we got North Georgia right there, and it's just interesting to see what will happen with FC Birmingham now. They seem to be on a roll.
Yeah, Atlanta Rovers, the winners of the Regional Cup for both the spring and the summer, these last 2 consecutive regionals. They looked like they were absolutely going to just run away with it in the fall, and then they had a couple injuries to some of their key players, made it into the playoffs. Unfortunately, they ended up losing to LGSA, ended up losing in that final 2-1, where LGSA never technically scored a goal, both of those goals being own goals, and LGSA made it into the national playoffs. Here in the spring, they're trying to see if they can find their way into victory. They already have that spring regional cup. They want to see if they can get that the regular season trophy as well. They're not that far off, but you got to remember, don't forget, you have the cup killers, Kalanji Pro Profile. When they're in this Premier Division, all they know how to do is win trophies. They had 3 trophies in a row for the regular season, made it all the way to 3rd in the national tournament. Then they took a season off. Now they're back, sitting right there at 3rd place, and they still have two games in hand. You cannot count out Kalanji Pro Profile.
Yeah, I think Coach Bruno Kalanji has the team right where he needs them. If they win their games in hand, they're pretty much in the mix. And they've proven over and over again that they can stand the pressure and perform when it counts.
Gutierrez is going to get us back underway here in the 34th minute. After our little allotted break for hydration.
Yeah, it's needed today.
Definitely needed today, and unfortunately this is not the end of the warmth. It will get warmer as the year goes on. Just wait until August, everybody.
Yeah, the weather's going to get hot, just like the competition for the title.
Ball sent to the midfield, but one possession was
he's on
Georgia, and that he was on. What a great little work there.
Oh, what a goal by McKeever.
I'm a little upset, upset for myself there, Dre, because I kind of felt like that was a foul on the keeper. Let's take another look at this. You see this ball getting forward. Got it to number 7, Ballo. He takes a shot to McKeever. Little bit of a slide in there and cleared into the back of the net by McKeever, but I kind of feel like that was a foul committed on the keeper by Ballo, but not called by the center ref, and it leads to a McKeever goal. Now 3-1, North Georgia United over Legends FC. Legends FC getting a little bit of a bad break there.
I'd like to maybe see that again. I'm not sure. Oh,
McKeever,
wow, really lazy back pass.
McKeever now up to 8 goals on the season.
I wonder if Legends a little bit mentally out of it right now after that last goal. That's the thing about, when you got that ball coming in to McKeever. Whoa, nice challenge there. Here comes Legends.
Legends
Cole
looking for something to go. Cole trying to slot that ball through and not able to do so. North Georgia United just so fast on the attack.
Fair challenge there.
Good hard challenge by Legends, able to win possession. Now they're on the counter. Moving the ball down the right flank now. Over to the substitute, number 37, Anderson. He's trying to work it up, crosses it into the box, but it's going to go out for a goal kick.
A little off target there. A little bit better from Legends here as they try to get that attack back on track here. But I think there's a little bit of a shell shock going on with North Georgia, the way that they've been able to score kind of easily. Okay, the referee just consulted with the AR there, but getting back into play now. You're right, Larry. I think North Georgia really does turn. Oh, wow.
What a shot taken there. Just a nice little one-time.
Really got a nose for goal. It hits the side netting there, but
it doesn't really matter who takes the shot. You know, that one taken there by Manu Lam, number 13. Just kind of as it was coming down to settle, he just takes the shot. Center ref. Looks like we have an injury over on the North Georgia side.
Referee's going to go
Center
check.
ref coming over to have a conversation.
Trainer's ready to go out if necessary.
Not quite sure what, didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I wonder if it was something off the ball. I'm not sure it was the result of any collision. It's a chance for some of the players to get a little hydration. Well, they check on the down play. I don't see who it is. I know it's a North Georgia player.
Again, we are here in Opelika, Alabama.
At the Opelika Sportsplex, this soccer complex connected to other sports. So it looks like he's probably going to be able to stay on, although he will probably have to leave the field for a moment.
Just for a moment.
But it doesn't look like they're going to sub him out. Trainer did not have to come on. But yeah, very interesting game so far. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. You know, these are two teams that are, in my mind, similar in nature as far as attack and ability. But North Georgia, after kind of a shaky start for both teams, I think have come out to be the team in more control.
Looks like North Georgia United is kind of setting up a substitute for that player, I believe. Looks like number 15 was the player that was down for a moment. Mason Renna.
Kept in nicely, but it's Legends to come away with it. See what they can do now.
Legends trying to find some path forward. Cole, just good touch. Cole is just one of the stars on this Legends FC team. He's got a really good foot.
You know, Larry, it's not as if
he's able to
Legends is not getting in for opportunities. They are. They're just not taking advantage of them the way that North Georgia is when they get forward. Not yet anyway, but there's plenty of game left.
Marino's going to get us back underway. McKeever was able to win possession, but he's going to be called. He was called offside by the AR, but play was allowed to continue as the ball got back to the keeper, Gutierrez. That ball's just going to be sent
corner
way out for corner, or it's going to be, I believe, it's just going to be considered a free kick, I guess. And there's no handballs called. That's kind of surprising, as that ball was clearly.
Well, there's Cole coming in with a nice.
Doing a one-man band, trying to do everything he can. 35 takes a shot. Blared right over the bar. That was a great opportunity for Legends FC to get back in this match.
Solid opportunity, and there's a couple of things there. I mean, I thought the AR had called for a corner, but it was a foul, it looks like,
We'll take another look at that real quick. You can see here, Cole wins possession, slides it over to 35, who takes the shot, and it's just blasted
off target,
over the bar. And quickly
North
back
Georgia
underway
now,
and attacking yet again North Georgia United. Nice little nutmeg there. Just kind of scuffed and rolled into the goal where Gutierrez just easily grabs it. We're here in the 42nd minute. Getting down to the nitty-gritty and for halftime. Cole getting the ball forward, getting up there to Ricardo, number 35. He moves it over to the left, trying to get it into the midfield. Legends are doing really good being able to get to the final third of North Georgia, just not able to do anything with it once they get there.
Yeah, haven't had the finishing yet, but the opportunities are coming. But here, man, the counterattacks of North Georgia is so quick.
North Georgia just having their way, getting that ball 50, 60, 70 yards forward in a blink of an eye. Trying to give a little bit of a give and go to McKeever. That ball, unfortunately, sent a little too far, and it's going to go out for a goal kick for Legends. North Georgia just absolutely putting on a clinic when it comes to transition play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Legends is going to have to make an adjustment for that at the half.
They're going to, Coach Wozniak's going to have a little bit of work here at halftime. Have to talk to the boys and see what they can do. They're getting success getting the ball forward. They just don't have anything to really show for it in these last 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, they got to improve that finishing.
Oh, just a lazy giveaway there by the Legends defense. But they're able to win the ball back. Kind of let up on the ball there for a second, and it allowed McKeever to just move between the two defenders, but he's not able to get past them completely, and that ball goes back into the possession. There's a little bit of a handball, but it's going to be not called because it's just a bouncing between 2 or 3 players.
Oh, he tried to lead him a little too much.
North Georgia happy enough to go into the halftime with a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I haven't seen how much stoppage is going to be allowed. The ref may be, the fourth official may be ready to give that indication. Oh, another opportunity.
Trying is Legends FC. They're trying to find something before the end of this half. Again, Cole with the possession. Likes to go back to number 12.
Yeah, it's like Cole's going to be the playmaker for Legends.
But lose possession. Do they? Five minutes of stoppage time is the call. 5 minutes. What can either of these two teams do with 5 minutes, Dre?
Yeah, quite a lot the way things are going, and I'll tell you the way that North Georgia is getting facing goal, I think that they're the more dangerous side right now.
Legends need to use these 5 minutes and see if they can find the way to get into the back of the net. Only go in to halftime 1 goal down. We've seen some really high volume goal scored games so far this year. So it's not, you can't rest on your laurels with 3 goals. We've seen some 6, 7, even 9 goal matches so far this season. Tried to one-time it. Number 10,
and we see how
Noriel, he just didn't get a good possession of it.
Yeah, we can see how teams have come back too. I mean, it doesn't seem like any lead is safe.
Lerte trying to just move the ball there in the midfield of North Georgia. They're able to move it from left to right of their attack. Moving down that right flank, number 13. Easily grabbed there by Gutierrez, the keeper. Number 13, Lom. He's just had a field day over there on that right flank, able to just run with ease. And that ball's going to go out for a North Georgia throw. Alerte goes back to Figueroa. Cole able to step in the path of that pass to win it for Legends. Up to Ricardo. He gets a nice ball forward. Oh, and he's called offside. That was one of the great opportunities for Legends. They're able to get that ball forward to number 10, Noriel, and he just not able to stay onside. That was a great opportunity for Legends.
Nice tackle there. Yeah, ref's going to call that back. Too many balls on the field.
Happens every now and then.
Yeah, North Georgia's in no hurry.
Legends able to work as a team to keep possession, move that ball forward with just a sloppy ball sent forward there from Legends number 6. Alan Punton C, but a mistake there by number 4, Saleh, but the keeper Gutierrez is able to get there in time, so Alerte cannot have possession. Another fantastic ball forward. Here's an opportunity. Oh, he just can't keep control of it. Number 35, Ricardo. Or who was that? Yes, that was number 35, Ricardo Barrientos. Those balls that the keeper, Gutierrez, is able to send forward are just, they're game changers if the Legends could just keep control.
You have to think that one of those is going to get through. It has been effective by Gutierrez.
I take that back. That was number 36. That was Simone Scalandri who had that opportunity. Oh, what a goal from North Georgia United at the break.
At the buzzer.
Oh, that is a heartbreaker right there for Legends. Let's take a look at that, Dre, once again. You see this ball. You see this ball. Lom gets it forward. Slides it over to number 7, who catches it with a little bit of a back heel. Ballo, and he gets it into the back of the net.
Yeah, defender really let him in.
And it allows Legends FC to go into the break down 4-1 to North Georgia United. And Dre, North Georgia United, you know, they started it with a little bit of a stumble, but man, have they just come on with some pace.
Yeah, they really have. And they've looked dangerous every time they've come down. I think that there's some adjustments that need to be made with the freedom that McKeever's been given in that in the box. They're going to have to tighten up with the marking in there, because even at last goal, you saw the defender let the attacker in front of him. And, you know, you can't do that and stay, you know, stay safe. So
So
it'll be interesting to see if they can make those adjustments and do something about that.
So that's going to allow us to go into the break. North Georgia United 4-1 over Legends FC. Can Coach Wozniak give the Legends something to come out and get back into this game? We'll find out. And we'll talk to you back when we come back here in just a few moments. Welcome back to beautiful Opelika, Alabama, as you are watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. North Georgia United currently with a lead of 4-1 over Legends FC. Larry, we were here alongside Andre Bomar, and Andre, just a horrible way for Legends to end that match. They were losing 3-1, and right at the death, North Georgia United, with a little bit of a cheeky little back heel, end up going into the half 4-1.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to go into the half. You know, you're trying to hold on. You're already down 3-1. You don't need to go down 4-1 at the break. And unfortunately, it's happened. But, you know, it's North Georgia side. Every week, everybody keeps waiting for them to fall, but they're not. They're performing at the top of the game. They're performing with the top of the league. And so, you know, are they for real is the question. And I think they're trying to prove that they are today.
Yeah, today you see that they are just having their way with Legends FC as the match went in. Legends FC started the scoring in the match, earning a penalty. Looks like Legends FC may have had a substitute at halftime. They had a sub earlier in the match. Number 15, Mason Renna, came off early in the match. I want to say it was around the 18th minute, and he was replaced by number 37, Austin Anderson.
Well,
we believe it was for an injury, but we haven't had a chance to have a conversation with the Legends staff. Legends are going to be back, getting us back underway in their blue kits. They're moving from right to left.
Yeah, so Larry, you know, again, like I said in the first half, you're going to look and see how are they going to approach the second half. You know, they've had a half to experience with each other. Legends have not had an opportunity to really do much with them, but here they come now.
Again, Cole really being the catalyst for Legends. Nice little flick. Just not able to get there in time.
What
the
a start
keeper,
that would have been.
Marino, was able to get there just ahead of the oncoming or number 6. Putansi was the one that was almost there. And one of the things that we were seeing there as the match was coming along, the Legends keeper, Gutierrez, he's able to get that ball so far forward. Legends just not able to capitalize on that success.
Yeah, you noticed that in the first half, and you're right. I think that gives them that fighting chance to get a very quick attack in behind that line of defenders. And so you wonder, you know, hopefully they'll, you know, improve upon that and maybe get something out of that in the second half.
Here we go again, North Georgia United. A little bit of a stumble there in the midfield. Remember, this is a turf field. I mean, I should say natural grass field. Most teams like North Georgia United are used to playing on artificial turf surfaces.
Yeah, it is a different field, although this is an immaculate natural surface here at Opelika Sportsplex. It's a well-kept field.
Opelika, Alabama, here in Lee County. Good battle there on that left-hand side between McKeever and that was number 2, Brantley, or number 20, Brantley Estes, that was battling with McKeever. That was a great battle. That ball sent forward to number 9, Noah Wingen. That is a substitute that we have for this second half, Dre.
Right.
Looks like he replaced number 35, Ricardo Biertos, because I can see that he is on the bench. Yeah,
Ricardo had a couple of good chances in the first half, just couldn't get really directed onto goal. But maybe this is, again, another tactical substitution. They made a couple in the first half.
And when we look tactically, excuse me, North Georgia United playing in a 4-4-2 setup, Legends FC playing in a more, you would almost say, American tradition of a 4-3-3. Bit of a giveaway there by the Legends in the midfield. And a foul going to be committed right at the top of the circle. And we kept seeing about that over and over again in that first half. North Georgia United able to transition and counterattack so quickly that it caught Legends FC on the back heel so many times.
Yeah, it seems to be a real quality of North Georgia. And it's a big part of their success. It's a big part of, whoa, that was a quick one coming in to the side netting there. But it's been effective, not just in this game, but in the previous games, like we said, against LGSA and the comeback against Vino Tinto last week.
And Dre, when we were able to cover the North Georgia United home game against Atlanta City FC, there's a foul going to be committed by number 8, Dennis Cole. But when we were calling that match, we saw several times, and you've seen it already in this match, one of the things that North Georgia United does so well, moving the ball on the flank, crossing it into the box, and getting that easy tap-in goal. It's one of the things that they just do so well that a lot of teams should take a look at how North Georgia United does it and try to replicate.
Yeah, I mean, it is so effective, and I think there's no accident as to why North Georgia here with a win will go top of the division. It's play like that that's been so impressive. And you're right. I think a lot of teams can learn from the way that they play. High skill, very potent attack. They turn defense into attack so quickly. A lot of teams can't cope, as we see here today.
This free kick is going to be about 35 yards, right about center of the pitch. Plenty of time to get up and down, but just not able to get it on frame, and it goes over for a goal kick for Legends FC.
Really, really nice there. Let's see.
Legends.
Oh, fight for the ball in that middle.
So far, they've had a topsy-turvy season so far. As most teams do when you come into this Premier Division is so stacked with just massive competition, and it's not an easy division to just come in and go directly into the playoffs. You can, look to FC Birmingham. It took them 2 seasons to make it into the playoffs.
Well, and then you see a team like Vino Tinto, who were in the playoffs last season. They have a single point after 6 games. And just shows you how quickly things can change when you had it from top to bottom, such, a potent division.
A little bit of a challenge for the ball over there. There was nothing of aggression, but is going to warrant a yellow card for the traveling Alerte. He is going to be given the first piece of plastic for the day. He was our first goal scorer of the match for North Georgia United.
Yeah, I believe, so that's the first yellow, correct?
Yes,
today?
That's the first yellow of the match.
Yep.
North Georgia United, if that's on your bingo sheet.
So this free kick is going to be determined. It's close enough to cause some problems if it's curled in.
Yeah, you're looking at
the attackers there.
Maybe 22 yards. It's almost, I would say it's about 3 yards from the sideline. It's plenty far enough to where you could get it up and down, but you're gonna probably look to getting it into the box, looking for a header. You got 5 men in the box. Cole just now stepping in. Whipped in, headed on the back post. Just not able to get his head on it. He got his shoulder on it. Was number 20, Brantley Estes, but that's going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, they constructed that correctly and got it to the place they wanted it on that far post, but unfortunately got that the header to go over. But that's the kind of break that they need right now. They need to convert those and get back in early. If they can score quickly, it could change the complexion of the game and give them an opportunity. But they're really going to have to do something about the way that North Georgia can so easily turn that defense into attack with those counterattacks.
Ball sent forward by Legends, but controlled by number 2, Brady Craig. Craig was another halftime substitute for North Georgia United. Craig getting us back underway. Little bit of a sloppy pass back there to a center back, but they're able to work it. Good press by Legends.
Yeah.
Number 36 takes a shot, and it goes right over the bar.
Another
Great
good
little opportunity from number 36. Again, Simone Scalandri. You know, Dre, that's one of the things that I've noticed so far. One of the things I've noticed so far this match is the matches that we've covered before with Legends, they've been very good at the high press.
Yeah.
Really haven't been pressing North Georgia today.
You know, I noticed that earlier today. And in the first half, I was surprised at how little they were pressing. And I'm not sure why that tactic wasn't in use, especially after they went down a goal. But it looks like they brought it back a little bit in the second half. What do you think?
Yeah, they're starting to look, and that may be something that Coach Wozniak talked to the team about at halftime.
Oh.
Here's an opportunity, and just.
He needed to do better there.
Yeah,
He has space and time.
That's one that you got to go back to the showers and think about for the rest of the night, because he had great opportunity. Was number 13 Lom. He had the opportunity. He had plenty of time. All he had to do was just settle himself and take the shot, and instead he just kind of swung at it, and that one went way over the bar and out for a goal kick. But they're able to get back underway. Legends are gearing up another substitute. Again, North Georgia able to get that ball into the box so effortlessly.
I can't decide if the trouble in marking is just down to North Georgia outskilling the defenders, or if they're just not really closing down like they should. Legends.
Legends now with 2 subs lined up, ready to go. We'll see who that they're going to replace. Gutierrez elects to just blast that ball out. I believe that is going to be for a corner. We see the 2 substitutes that are ready to go, that being number 25, Josh Lane, and number 34, they'll be able to come on after this corner. Sent to the back post. Nice header. Not able to do it. Cleared away by Legends. And that ball is cleared out. And it's going to be a Legends throw. And this will allow them to have their substitutes.
Yeah, they do really have to change things up a little bit.
This will be the end of one of the substitutes, 37, Austin Anderson's day. He's going to be replaced. And that is number 6, Pouton Seas. That's the end of his day. Again, Josh Lane with the throw, newly entered into this match.
Getting used to these throw-ins here. Yeah, foul call. Now, what can the Legends do here, Larry? They're in
this
a
is
little
an
bit more
opportunity.
promising position here. See if they have some sky blue shirts going
Here's
up
a
here.
substitute for North Georgia United, number 5, Melvin Velasquez is going to be coming on. He's going to be replacing number 6, Christian Sanchez Mendoza.
Going to replace the game ball here.
Now, Dre, one of the things to think about, number 20 for Legends FC, Brantley Estes, he's actually part of the coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, he's out there, and that might be.
He's their goalkeeper coach.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is the one thing about the UPSL is a lot of teams. Here's a great opportunity in the back.
Critical clearance from the.
Good clearance, though. But this is one of the things you see in the UPSL. You see a lot of player coaches in teams. You look at teams like Los Tigres with the Sandovals.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at teams that used to be in the system like Potros FC.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be a trait in the pro development world because, you know, you have coaches and players developing, and a lot of these coaches are still currently playing, you know, and it just kind of goes with the territory here in the UPSL.
You know, they're still able to provide assistance. You look at teams in the UPSL, you go all the way to the Kentucky-Tennessee division, and you look at a team like Beeman United that, you know, they're able to have the opportunities of a player like Poku, who has MLS experience. You know, a player that is in what would be considered the twilight of their career, but they still have something to give, not only to give to the field as a player, but able to give their team as a mentor, as a coach, to help those younger kids. As we got more substitutes geared up, ready to go, we'll see when the center ref allows them to come on. This is going to be a throw.
Yeah, I think there was some controversy as to who was going to take that throw, Legends or North Georgia, but
North Georgia wins the throw. Little bit of a sloppy throw into the box, but they're able to clear it out. Good press there by number 34, and he's able to win possession. Not able to get the newly entered. Gonna be a foul. The newly entered defender, number 25, kind of tugged down North Georgia United player, and he's going to end a foul. It's going to be just outside. He's going to get a yellow card for his troubles. And we'll take a look at it, Dre, and we'll see that foul.
Yeah, I think he was beaten too.
Definitely so. He was. You can see here.
Oh, this is the earlier one.
That was the earlier one. We'll take a look at it here in just a second. As they're gearing up for this free kick.
Good position again. See how well Legends can mark up here.
Alerte is over the ball.
Oh, he goes right
through.
at the wall.
He tries to go through the wall. Good job for the wall to stop that potential attack. Legends now moving up the right flank. Good movement so far. And that's going to be. The AR was thinking about.
Yeah, I thought he was going to give it to Legends.
This is going to be a free kick. Well, give us a chance to see if we can take a look at that foul. You see this ball, it comes forward. And you can see just outpaced. And he had no choice, but he had to tug him down.
Very deliberate, yeah.
Here comes a free kick in for Legends. Gets to Cole. Cole stops, starts, shot. Oh, and it's just wide. What a great shot by Cole.
That was, I guess it was a really good save, too.
And it was a great save there by Marino.
That was a solid attempt on goal by Cole. And
let's take a look at that while they do these substitutes. And you can see here, ball's whipped into the box, headed out, but right to Cole. He moves left, he moves right. And what a fantastic save by Marino.
That was on target. Yep. It needed saving.
2 substitutes for both sides. 28. Wajana coming in for Legends, and he's going to take this corner. Alerte day is over.
Coming in cold to take that corner
Also,
with his left foot here.
taken close to the goal, cleared out by North Georgia, but not able to get it forward. Legends still attacking.
Oh, couldn't clear
Good
it.
try by number 9, Noah Wigan, but he's not able to get it past the keeper. It's going to go out for a North Georgia throw.
Couldn't quite get that first touch in there, and now he's lost it. Here come Legends. Can they do it? Can they do the counterattack?
A little bit of a mistake there. North Georgia United, the other substitute that came off was number 13, Lom, who got that free kick just a few minutes ago. He's just been a beast over there on that right-hand side. Right into the chest of the North Georgia player, and it deflects into the hands of Gutierrez. Here comes that transition that Gutierrez is so good at. Pushing back and forth. That one's going to be a victory for Legends. Number 5, newly entered Velasquez, was the player that committed the foul. I'm seeing a little bit more of a fight from Legends, Dre, but so far they've just not been able to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Great grab there by the keeper, Moreno. Quickly turns. A last-ditch effort, stab at it.
Mishit it, but he found his teammate.
Yeah, he didn't get much on it there, number 25, Josh Lane, but he was just enough that Estes came back, gained possession, and it ends up going out for a Legends throw. Lane sends it forward. That one's headed out for a throw for North Georgia by Lane. Absolutely stupendous day here in Opelika, Alabama. Temperature in the low 80s. Just about a 5-6 mile an hour wind. McKeever sends a long ball into the box, grabbed by Gutierrez.
I think that went quite the way he was planning it. But nevertheless, they are still threatening. It's one thing they can't do, Larry.
Able to win possession.
Yeah, they can't land at North Georgia. Legends can't let in another North Georgia goal.
There's a tug back there. Cole had a break, was pulled back by number 3, Figueroa. I would have expected to possibly see some plastic for that one, because Cole would have had an absolute break towards the box if it wasn't for that foul. Estes not able to get to that ball, and it's going to roll all the way to the line. North Georgia elect to keep it in. The press is on by Legends. And it's going to go out for a throw.
This is going to be a testing game from here on out for Legends, Larry. I think that, this is adversity, and you got to wonder if how will they handle it. I mean, it appears the game is beyond them, but there's plenty of time, and North Georgia have proven that you can come back from a deep deficit like this.
Good
Legends.
little deflection by Lane to allow that to be a throw and allow a reset. Yeah, Dre, one of the things, for them is it's not like Legends are out of matches. They're in these matches. They're just not getting the breaks when they need them.
Reminded me of the first game of the season against Rovers. They hung tough with Rovers, but they didn't get the breaks, and lapses here and there let in goals, and unfortunately that's the way the game goes, and today is no different. But North Georgia clearly the better team so far. But again, will we see the heart from Legends
And it's
they
one of
fight to
those.
get back in.
It's one of those things where there's no easy path when it comes to the playoffs. You really need, generally speaking, between 12 to 15 points to make it into the playoffs. As of right now, Legends FC only sitting on 3 points. They really needed these 3 points. You look at Legends' remaining matches, they've still got to play Kalanji Pro Profile, Dalton United, FC Birmingham, LGSA, and Atlanta City FC. Those are some massive matches in there. When you look at the matches with Kalanji Pro Profile, Dalton United, FC Birmingham, and LGSA, all of those can go the way of this match very, very easily.
Yeah, they're studs up and down for the rest of their opponents. And yeah, it's going to be a tough road if they have any thoughts of making a playoff place. I think that their first goal would have been coming into the Premier is solidify their place in the division. I think they've done that. But the next goal, of course, would be a playoff place. And, you know, if games like this, it's going to start to get out of reach for them really soon.
But the one thing that you can say for Legends FC, they're in it for the long haul. They can learn through this first inaugural season, learn what they need to do to adapt, to get ready, to put a run in, to make it farther into the regular season, the Georgia playoffs, and potentially even the national playoffs.
Yeah, Georgia's always put in a strong contestant into the national playoffs, no matter who represents. And I don't think this season's going to be any different. What, like a foul throw?
Here's a good ball into the box. Estes trying to run it down. Able to do so, sends it back into the box. It's on the far side. Slotted through and just wide.
Inches.
Just inches wide. Goes out for a goal kick.
Is it a water break?
Looks like it's going to be a water break for our second half. This gives us an opportunity to thank these great referees that we have today. Center ref Leah Deganar, AR1 Christopher Cook, AR2 Claire Martinez, and our fourth official Michael Buchanan, doing a fantastic job here for this match. And when we talk about Legends FC, Dre, there's no way that you can get this far and have the success that you have if it's not for your sponsors. Legends FC with some absolutely fantastic sponsors. Southeast Restoration Group, Farmers Insurance, Fuller Agency, Sellers Law Firm, Atomic Brand Energy, Mike Patton Auto, Beacon Brewery Company, one of our favorites, and of course Advantage Roofing and Remodeling. And that's one of the things, is you cannot make it to the next level without the help of those sponsors. Legends FC thanks all the sponsors that help them. You can see their icons appearing on the right side of the scoreboard. You can go to Legends FC's website for more information. Check them out. If you're in the LaGrange area, definitely go by the Beacon Brewery. Get yourself lunch, maybe a frosty beverage. We know we do ourselves like the Legends Brew.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. We had a nice gifted six-pack to us the previous home game, and yeah, I'll go ahead and vouch for them. Looking for another one of those, especially on a day like today.
Yes, definitely a day like today where it's nice and warm. Again, this being one of the doubleheader for us today, our next match is going to be in the reserves division.
Right.
Legends FC Reserves will be taking on Lamino, Georgia, Division 1. That match will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on our YouTube channel right after this match.
And that's when we see, you know, the development of players. You know, the reserve team players are going to be looking to be on these teams.
And our reserve division is probably the most competitive division that we have so far this spring. Here's a break by Legends.
Oh, here they come.
Good work going in between. Not going to win a foul there. He was trying to get possibility of a penalty, but he's not going to do that. Number 9, Noah, just not going to get that foul.
Developed in slow motion there.
McKeever trying to work down that left flank. He earns a throw, quickly takes it himself. Bit of a tug back, and he's going to be called for the foul. You can see that little bit of a pull. That foul was committed by number 4, Colin Saleh. And here's another substitute for North Georgia United. This substitute's going to be number 8, Brian Garcia. He is going to be replacing number 20, Jesus Grimaldo. One of the things that North Georgia has been changing is their midfield, Dre. Trying to keep control of that transition. Legends has really stepped it up. Here's a free kick, 2-man wall, lobbed over to the far side, cleared out by Estes. Here comes the Legends. Good work, got it up to Cole. Cole slows it down a little bit. Not able to control it so much, but he is able to finally get it forward to the right-hand side. Here comes the ball across the goal. Oh, and here's an opportunity, and right into the keeper.
Oh, I don't know how that stayed out.
Number 9, Noah had all the opportunity, was right there on goal. Mistake by the defender, but he runs it right into the keeper, Moreno.
Oh.
And now we have another transition from North Georgia. This one a little bit too far behind the attack. And Legends able to clear it out. And a foul. I was kind of interested there because the center ref kind of called it
one way and
one way and then another way. So
yeah,
I
noticed that.
Kind of stumbled there. Legends. Newly entered. Garcia kind of ran into the center ref. Took a tumble. It's going to be a throw for Legends. Lane's going to take this throw. That one ended up nutmegging Estes. And Dre's into the match. Great catch by the cameraman / analyst.
My old days as a goalkeeper came to fore.
Lane tried to send that ball far down to try to get an attack by Noah, but too far and it goes out for a goal kick. I'm starting to see progress from Legends. They're starting to get into this game. The problem is we're in the 77th minute and we're getting to the point to where it's too much.
Yeah, I know, and it's just one of those things too. You got to get the ball in the back of the net. We've seen a couple of different instances. One with a Cole shot, he tried to curl it in, good effort, and then of course that one just a minute ago in front of the goal, but it didn't go in. And when it doesn't do it, you can't get back into the game.
Here we come down this right-hand side. North Georgia United once again, but this time not able to get past the defense. And that's going to be cleared for a throw. And that's one of the things, Dre, is it's all about momentum. Once you get that goal, then you can get that potential of the second goal and then the potential of the next goal. And then the next thing you know, it's tied.
Yeah, I mean, you go from 4-1 to 4-2. It can make a difference if you got about 10, 15 minutes to work with.
We saw that match last week with Vinotinto and North Georgia United, where Vinotinto was just
Oh, you
walked
thought it
away
was-
in the first 30 minutes. It's 3-0.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be a hiding. I mean, there was no indication it wasn't going to be 6 or 7.
Up, here's an opportunity. Headed. Stepped
good-
across, but it's going to be a corner.
Good recovery
That was
from
a
the defender.
good recovery, and that was a last-ditch effort defense to clear that out for a goal kick. McKeever tried to head it, wasn't able to get it on frame, just kind of got it up in the air. Number 10, Lamus, was able to almost had a potential of a shot, but just last second, a step, and
It's pretty amazing.
here comes the corner.
So close. Short.
Taking a nice short corner, trying to get it in, but great anticipation by the Legends player. And now we're on a counter by Legends.
Oh,
He's
look at
onside. He's trying to get around the defender. He's able to do so, but he runs again
no.
right into the keeper. Trying to call for a foul is the Legends staff. Number 9, Noah Wieglin, is just putting it to the defense. He's just not able to get.
Ref is going over to talk to the AR.
Going to talk to the AR, see about that one. We'll have an opportunity to look at it ourselves, Dre.
Yeah. And I always thought that was a good idea. I mean, when the referee wants to be sure.
You see here, he was able to get around the defender, and it just kind of slammed. He came together with the keeper. I really can't say that was so much of a penalty.
Yeah, it looks like incidental contact. It just coming in. Let's see what the
I think
referees.
that she's just going to do a drop ball and give it back to the keeper,
I think
because
that's
they had a
appropriate.
conversation
think
with it,
that's-
and I really didn't. I
yeah,
didn't see.
I think she wanted to be sure, that there wasn't something from the other angle that the AR was looking, and I think she's satisfied that it'll be a drop ball situation. It's no foul. I would agree with that in this situation.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. 80th minute here in Opelika, Alabama, here at Opelika Sports Complex. Legends FC, North Georgia United in the Premier Division of UPSL Georgia. North Georgia United with a 4-1 lead here in the 81st minute. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar.
Oh, here we go.
Here's an opportunity. Again, right into the keeper.
How many have they've had enough of those?
That's 3 in the last 10 minutes that have gone. Well, I'd say even the last 6 minutes
They
that
could
have
have
gone straight
equalized.
to the keeper.
If those had gone in. It's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. They're getting the ball. I mean, they're winning the 50-50 battles. They're getting in. They're actually even getting in with pretty good counterattacks as well.
Here's another substitute for North Georgia United. I believe this could even be their
McKeever.
last substitute of the day. This is going to be number 9, Charles Garcia. He's going to be coming in
McKeever's-
for the Golden Boot leader, McKeever. He's on a brace today. That puts him up to 8 goals for the season, clearly in the lead of the Golden Boot.
And nobody there. But I would agree with you, Larry. I think Legends has looked better here. They've intercepted again.
Good step by Cole, able to win it. He's trying to get around that defender, going left, going right, but his ball coming across the goal is just too far.
Oh, pushed off by the defender.
He got that ball in the box, and it was just too far.
Look at there, they got it back though.
But able to win possession was Lane. Stumbling around there, it's just ping-ponging between the players.
They need a break. They need a break fast. Less than 10 minutes now, regular time.
Yeah, remember we had 5 minutes of stoppage time. You also have to remember we had the hydration break. So you could easily see the same amount, 4 to 5 minutes of stoppage time. Here's a ball coming across the box, trying to get it to Estes, and that goes out for another throw for Legends FC. Estes is going to take the throw, going for a long throw. He's able to get it to the box. Here's another shot again. Noah with the shot, and it goes straight into the hands of the keeper.
It's one of those days.
Marino just has magnets in his gloves.
Legends
Another
have had
great
enough.
step by Lane.
Yeah, another one.
Lane had a little bit of a stumble when he first came onto the pitch, but he has definitely stepped it up, came all the way into the box there. Now he's got to have a long transition to get back to his left back position. He was having a heck of a time trying to hold back number 13, Lom, when he was on the pitch. Now that he's been subbed out, his day's been a little bit easier. We have a substitute for Legends. Number 22, or number 20, Brentley Estes is going to be coming off. He's going to be replaced by number 13, Pateau, coming on. Estes had a good game, just
He's frustrated for sure.
definitely has to be frustrated because he had a lot of good chances, good opportunities that just didn't.
It's kind of like we said earlier, Larry, that in the season, this is kind of what's happened with Legends. I mean, they've been energetic, and in the second half especially, you've seen the chances. If they have been able to convert at least 2 or 3 of those, they'd be well back into this game, but it's just not falling for them. Sort of the story of the season.
Here's a long ball sent by Legends. Noah able to fight for possession there, but just loses out. Ends up into the midfield. Legends get possession back. Here comes another chance. Getting it up into the box, but not able to get it.
Inches.
Moreno just able to be there just a few seconds before. Able again, win possession of the midfield. Velasquez tugged back the Legends midfielder,
advantage.
but advantage is played. Noah sliding the ball to Cole, but he's not able to get it to him. They're just a step off in between each other. There's just a little bit of lag.
Time is the enemy right now.
Good step there by Legends defense. Lane has no choice but just stab at it to clear it out.
This will be a famous win by North Georgia. I mean, they're playing amongst the big boys now.
Yeah, North Georgia has about almost a 3-hour drive back to the Calhoun Dalton area, and they are going to go back with smiles on their faces
Top of the league.
as they're almost there to the top of the league. They will be just 1 point out from Dalton United. And I tell you, that Dalton region is producing some stellar soccer right now.
Fantastic team.
Between Dalton United, North Georgia United, and Volpe FC. Here's an opportunity by Cole. And he just not able to put it on frame, and it goes out for a goal kick. But you look at Volpe in the Division I, along with North Georgia United and Dalton United in the Premier. There is some amazing talent up there in the North region of Georgia.
It's rich with talent. I mean, you can really see it. And, you know, even North Georgia's coach, Kevin Brito, in a recent interview was surprised by, even to himself, the amount of talent that was pouring into his club for trials. So that north part of Georgia is something else to find that talent.
They have the opportunity to even pull some talent from northern Alabama as well as Tennessee in the Chattanooga area. So it's really giving a lot of opportunities for players to showcase their talents and see themselves make it into the professional ranks. When you look at the professional ranks, you look at a team like Kalanji Pro Profile that's been able to produce 4 players that have moved on into the professional ranks. All those 4 players moving into the Atlanta United 2 system. One of those being our former Golden Boot winner, and he's also here's a chance by North Georgia United, and it just slides across the goal. Such an opportunity there for number 11, newly entered Victor Valencia. He had such a great opportunity. The ball was just given to him on a plate by Brian Garcia. But we have to give a shout out and much love to Atlanta United 2's Kareem Tamimi. He was the Golden Boot winner the last season he played in the UPSL Georgia division. Now he's winning game winners for Atlanta United too. There was an opportunity there. It's just bouncing around. Mourinho has nothing to do but just push it over the bar out for a goal kick. But that was an opportunity there. I believe it was number 36, and he takes a short one to Cole.
Let's get it on frame. There you go.
There's a goal there,
it is.
for for Legends FC. Finally a goal.
It was coming. It was coming. You know, you would have liked to have seen that about 10 minutes ago.
We take a look really quick. You see this quickly taken from 36 to Cole. Cole whips it into the box, headed into the back of the net.
Yeah.
Goal.
Poor marking.
That's what you need from Legends FC. Can they capitalize on this goal now? 4-2, 89th minute.
Just stepped in front of the defender and headed it in, just like that. I mean, there is time.
Anything is possible.
Because like you said before, I think we're going to get some stoppage time here.
Yeah, you're probably looking at I would say a minimum of 4 to 5. Let's see what fourth official is getting it ready right now. And again, that was exactly, it looks like 4 minutes is going to be the stoppage time. Here's a chance. Great save there by Gutierrez. That was an opportunity there by number 11, Victor Valencia. Tried to take it on his own.
Be a corner from this near side.
As we enter that 90th minute, and we can see the fourth official right in front of us. Here comes a corner from short, taken by North Georgia, whipped into the box, headed away.
Important clearance
by Legends. Turned. Here they come. Cole making his way through North Georgia, slides it over.
On goal.
And that's going to be a corner. Nice, and again, another great opportunity. But this time, I believe he changed it to 6 minutes, Trey.
Like it. Yeah, I'm waiting. He hasn't shown it yet.
Here comes a whipping ball in from the corner, headed in, but grabbed by the keeper. 6 minutes of extra time begins now. 91st minute, we are in. Legends FC currently down 4-2. Gutierrez, here's this long ball. Watch this. He gets it forward, trying to get it to Cole. Cole was in an offside position, nothing he could do, but they're able to win the ball in the midfield. Legends looking for something, but lose it very quickly in the midfield. That ball just plinkoing through the midfield. Legends come away with the lead, with the possession. Now they're looking to do something. They get the ball to Cole. Cole looking for somewhere to go. Goes to Noah. Noah's trying to make it around the defender. He's able to do so. Almost into the back of the net.
I've lost count of how many opportunities they've come
so
close on.
I believe that, is that a corner?
Waiting for the indication.
Yeah, I was trying to wait for an indication. While we wait for an indication, we can take a look at the replay ourselves. Let's see what we think. You can see this ball. Cole sends it up to Noah. Noah decides he's going to take it himself. He tries to sneak his way through the defense and just kind of stabs at it.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, was that a clearance?
It looked to me it is going to be a corner.
Yeah, because I think the fullback is the one that got the last touch on it. Or the defender, rather.
Let's see.
So it'll be a corner. Might have to see it in slow motion.
4 men in the box. Here comes the shot. Swung in. Headed by Noah, but he's not able to head it on frame.
Goal kick.
And that's going to be a goal kick. Coach Wozniak just beside himself as to why Noah decided to do it that way, because he didn't even, he just kind of swung his head at it. He really didn't try to put it on frame. Lane clears that out for a throw. Into the trash can. It's a win.
Unfortunately, it's not 2 points for Legends.
Sent forward by North Georgia. Good. Able to win possession. Gets it up to Cole. Cole's all alone. Just put it in the back of the net.
Oh, my gosh. The chances are there. The chances are there. I mean, at this point, it's going to be a consolation goal to get it.
We'll take a look at this because we have to, Dre. This ball is sent to Cole. Cole is absolutely all alone. All he has to do is slot it, and he sends it wide. Legends
that's got to be frustrating for the Legends faithful, because
Legends have been in this match the entire day. They have really put it to North Georgia. They just have not capitalized on their opportunities.
Yeah, you know, it's the old.
And that is going to be called. She actually calls it a little bit earlier than what we saw on the board. And that's going to be full time here in Opelika, Alabama. North Georgia United 4, Legends FC 2. This gives a fantastic opportunity for North Georgia United as they move into a tie with Atlanta United Academy in second place. Legends FC currently on the outside looking in with only 3 points on the season so far after 6 matches. Well, I should say 5 matches. So, Dre, I can't fault Legends FC. They have I see so much potential. Just missed opportunities is the word of the day.
As I watch the game, I think what we see is a team that has newly been promoted to the Premier Division from Division I, and you still see sort of a naive approach to some of the defending and attack. They've got to work on the finishing, for sure. But there's a lot of brilliant play in the middle of the field that they can build on. But the defense, I was disappointed. I was disappointed at the lack of closing down, of marking. A lot of the goals that they conceded were soft in nature, I thought. But, again, they are new to the Premier, and they're playing some fantastic talent every week. And that can only make them better. And they have a lot to work with. So, hats off to them. Great facility, great club. But North Georgia, man, what a revelation these guys have been. Yeah. I did not foresee them being where they are right now at this time of the season. And I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, if that makes sense, Yeah.
Coach Brito is doing a fantastic job with his boys out of Dalton region. Calhoun is really where they're out of. Doing a fantastic job with them. Their coach, you got McKeever on 8 goals now, all alone at the top of the Golden Boot race. You look forward to next week. It's not going to get any easier for Legends FC. Next week, Legends FC will take on Kalanji Pro Profile at Shiloh Stadium next Saturday. North Georgia United, they will take on Atlanta United Academy at home up at Riverbend Park. These are going to be 2 blockbuster matches. Legends FC needs points, and they need them now if they want any opportunity to make it into the playoffs. North Georgia United, they need to step over Atlanta United if they want to have any opportunity of lifting a regular season trophy. And then you have Kalanji Pro Profile ready to take their trophy back.
Yeah, and it's interesting as we talk about the bottom of the table as well. I mean, I see a score with Rovers defeating LGSA today, 3-0. And so, I never thought I would say this, but LGSA are in a fight for survival.
Yeah, we would not have expected coming into this season to say at the end of regular season play LGSA does not make the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, Vino Tinto have a tough game today against Kalanji profile. But let's say in the event of an upset win, that will push LGSA into the relegation zone. And that doesn't compute to me, because LGSA was one of those teams I thought would be challenging Rovers and Atlanta United for one of those top spots going in. And I can't explain it. I cannot explain the long run of defeats that they have had.
Well, that's going to do it for this match here in Opelika, Alabama, but we're not done. Here at 6 p.m. Eastern, we will be bringing you the Legends FC Reserve match as they take on Lamino, Georgia Division I. So head on over to that stream on our YouTube channel here in just about an hour, and you will catch that match. So for Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. This has been the presentation of UPSL Georgia Premier Action by Atlanta Soccer Media Group. We will see you next time.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.